Hey, I'm Amy, the trail camera girl. I live in the mountains of western North Carolina with my husband and our latest and greatest round of rescue doggies and rescue cats. I create wildlife videos for the YouTube channel FairviewCritterCams, home of the hammock bears. I got my first trail camera around 10 years ago. It didn't take me long to realize that trail cameras are just like potato chips. You can't have just one. The first time a bear truly engaged with my camera was a huge thrill for me. It felt like the bear was taking me out on the dance floor. I was pretty much hooked right away on trail cameras after that experience. I mean, just look at these guys. They're such characters. I found the first bear tree by accident. I didn't realize that the tree I had been filming was actually a very busy bear bulletin board. That's Brutus. He's one of the bigger fellas who travels through here. And this little guy, he wants to be just like Brutus when he grows up. I've discovered a couple more bear trees on our property, which makes me really happy, like this tree that Miss Bell is marking. And this other tree being marked by the first bear we saw in 2021. I'm pretty sure this bear wintered over only a few steps away from this tree because I found a recently vacated den the day after I captured the video. Now I think I have a bear shrub too. Does that count as a bear tree? I mean, bears are forever marking on and assaulting all my landscaping. I can't tell you how many trees, both evergreen and deciduous, I have lost to the bears over the years. It just comes with the territory, but they've really taken to this particular shrub the last couple years. Kind of cracks me up. I tend to dress like a dork whenever I work outside. I have a good reason, though. It's because I don't like ticks. But possums love ticks. Thank goodness for the possums. I only had to get Lyme once to always wear some variation of my gardening umpire outfit whenever I'm heading out into the woods. Always I've got the pants tucked into permethrin-treated socks. That's always the case. And of course my other camera gear. I go through a lot of batteries. My solar backup systems definitely help in that regard, but still, it's quite the endeavor to keep all of my cameras operational. I place most of my cameras along the walking trails that we've cut throughout our property and along the ridge lines where all the animals love to travel. All the critters love our new trails even more than we do, and that's saying a lot. Half the time it seems like the critters prefer our trails to the ones they made for themselves. Every once in a while, we'll have some animals who aren't as shy or naturally wary of us, especially the orphans. And the orphans are the ones who can really break your heart. We had a beloved orphan bear one year. He often lingered nearby in the forest as I worked in the garden. I don't think I ever got a good video of his visits, but you can see him here, resting in a favorite hickory tree, which was just steps away from his favorite camera. None of the wildlife authorities I had called would care for this orphan, so we were just urged to let nature take its course, which we did. He had grown quite a bit by that autumn, so we had good reason to hope he would survive. I'm pretty confident that the orphan did manage to survive his first winter. I'm almost positive that the little bear cub, the yearling that I saw all by himself the next spring and lingering next to his favorite camera, was our little orphan bear. Many orphans seem to tend to gravitate toward one particular camera, like this really sweet orphan fawn who loved being near the arbor camera. She would also linger very close by when I was working outside. One of her visits resulted in this stunning moment. So, channel friends and fans wanted me to get a little tub so the bear cubs would have their own place to splash and play in. That's because most mama bears tend to hog the toys in the big rub-a-dub tub all for themselves, just like Mama Bear is doing here. Can't really blame them, can you? Mama bears deserve a break too. So yeah, I got the Cub Tub set up. It didn't work out quite how we had planned originally. That's because Ernie had to shoehorn himself into the Cub Tub first. I think he was actually trying to leave the big rub-a-dub tub for his girlfriend, but she was being rather shy. Ernie is always the gentleman and the gentle giant. Everybody loves Ernie, and you can see why. And yeah, the little bear cubs figured out the Cub Tub eventually. One day it occurred to me that I should probably place a few of my cameras closer to the areas where I've been gardening too, and not just on our trails. In this clip you can see me working in the white garden. The black bears love the white garden. I also cleared an area for a rose and wisteria arbor a few years ago, and the bears love that too. Especially the little ones. The arbor is like their own personal jungle gym. And there's my once upon a time garden bed, which I enjoy planting each spring with a new quilt pattern. But it makes me wonder sometimes, does this make me Goldilocks? And there's the back patio where I love to work. It's so beautiful out there. I guess I didn't expect any critters to come up there that close to the house. But they do. And of course, there's the hammock. That spot isn't a garden so much as a fun house. I knew to train one of my cameras on that spot after discovering a huge hole in our old hammock. We knew who the culprits were right away. That's my awesome Aussie girl, Ava. She always waits for me patiently whenever I work on my camera gear. And here she is again, looking quite regal as she waits for me to finish clearing all the plants away from the camera lens. Isn't she the best? That's a permethrin-treated scarf that Ava is wearing, by the way. She doesn't like ticks either. My husband and I were finally able to buy the land that was for sale next to us. Took a while. We wanted to buy it to keep it green. We love walking there. And it's pretty apparent that the animals appreciate having this place to run and play too. Well, I guess that's it for now. I hope you'll stick around for a while and come back to visit often. I'd really love it if you'd subscribe to my channel and sign up for notifications. That way you'll know when I've posted new wildlife videos and photographs. It's wonderful when friends and fans chime in under the video comments. It's so much fun to engage in that way and to get to know each other. The bears and all the critters have been my good medicine for many years now. It makes me really happy to know that so many of you find healing and a happy oasis in these videos too. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. If you enjoy my videos and would like to support my work, I will put the donation link for you here. Any gift, no matter how small, is greatly appreciated. This turns out to be one expensive avocation, but it is my passion, so I'm going to continue with this work for as long as I'm able.